The cockroach peered from behind the chair at the garbage waiting over there. The coast was clear. No one here, but someone was watching, and he never knew. I wouldn't go out there if I were you. He scanned to the left and glanced to the right, but he never saw the bottom of the...
Hey, Gilbert! Boy, is it chilly out there. You mind shutting the window? I'm cold.
Cold? Bug up, human. Cockroaches don't get fazed by a little cold, or a little heat, or by staying underwater, or by getting stepped...
I'll get it. Don't worry about it.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Cool!
From a far-off place to a comfy space behind your couch or under your bed. Some big, some small, some fly, some crawl, some squirm and wriggle instead. We work long nights full of frights and flights, so someone give us some cred. Cause it won't be long till we're singing our song from the hair on top of your head. The bug bites, we get under your skin. The bug bites, we get under your skin. We get under your skin. Bug bites.
You didn't tell me we were throwing a party today. I would have styled my antennae. Ooh, and made a sweet playlist.
This isn't a party, Gilbert. These monarch butterflies are doing something amazing. They're flying all the way to Mexico in search of food and warmth. Many animals make journeys like this. It is called a migration.
Hey kids, Bookworm here. I didn't mean to interrupt. You may not know it yet, but you just heard some very special words, and you're going to hear many more. Let's find out what these words mean. The first word is migration. Migration is when animals travel great distances for food, warmth, or to have families. The second word to listen for is navigation. Navigation is how animals that migrate find their way. You might use your smartphone or a map to navigate, but other animals use the sun and the moon. Lastly, listen for this: circadian rhythm. Well, actually, those are two words, but when you put them together, they mean something special. Circadian is a fancy-sounding word that means something that happens every 24 hours. You might already know that rhythm means a regular, repeating pattern. So, circadian rhythm is the pattern in which nature tells animals and humans what to do. It's kind of like an internal clock for living things. These three words are important for Adam and Gilbert's latest adventure, so I want you to listen closely for them, and I'll pop in every now and then to remind you. Have fun with Gilbert, Adam, and all the others. And now, back to the show.
Oh, that sounds a lot like what your grandma, Rose Rosenblum, does every year.
Well, sort of. Sure, Grandma Rose comes to visit us every winter on her way to Florida, but that's a vacation. Humans don't have to migrate to look for food and warmth. We can get that at the grocery store or in front of the fireplace.
Uh-huh, yeah, Adam. Well, hello, Ms.
Oh, please, handsome. You know me, Carol Pillar, From the TV?
Oh, Adam and I over here, we're on TV too. Public television. Pretty big deal. Anyhow, what are you doing here?
The ladies and I are flying to Mexico, where it's warm.
Adam, shut the window. You're letting in a draft. You guys, ladies, you can just stay here for the winter.
So nice. But I need to soak up some of that hot Mexican sun.
Well, if you must, is that pretty close by? I could escort you.
Mexico isn't close by at all. The monarch butterfly migration is hundreds, sometimes thousands of miles.
Wow, that's pretty far. I bet there's a lot of dangers, though. I could protect you. Do you have a map?
What did you just say?
Butterflies and other creatures that migrate don't use maps. They can't read, but they do use some pretty amazing means of navigation to guide them. Some use the sun, some go by the moon, some even use the Earth's magnetic field.
Well, Carol, I am quite the adventurer, and if you stay with me, then... Carol, hello? What's going on?
Nothing, Romeo. They're just continuing on their journey. Their circadian rhythm is telling them that it is time to go.
I don't care about circus rhythm. Carol is leaving me.
Yeah, what is it, honey?
Get in here and help me with this laundry.
Oh, come on, Rosie. You know why I can't do that.
Oh, please, enlighten me, Dant.
Well, let's check the chore wheel. Sorry, Rosie. I'm a drone ant. I don't need to do anything. Except eat, of course.
Dant, just because all ant workers are female doesn't mean that you can't lift a feeler to help out around here.
Actually, Rosie, that's exactly what it means. But I love you. So let me help you clean these dishes, huh? You know I spoil you.
Hey guys, Gilbert the Roach here. While Adam and I love to catch and study bugs, you should always be respectful of insects and study them with the assistance of a trusted adult. And remember, not all creepy crawlies like to be touched. Bugs have feelings too, and might not know you're just curious.
Ooh.
Hey! What did I just say?
Oh.
On the next riveting action-packed episode of As the Tongue Rolls. Because bugs aren't as creepy when they're a cartoon, it's Bug Soup with Adam and Gilbert.
Welcome, folks, to another nutrient-rich installment of Bug Soup, the portion of our show where we bring you up to speed on all things bug bites. How are you temperature-wise, Adam?
I'm great. Thanks for asking.
Oh, so we give the sidekick the nice warm spot, but not the host?
Did you need to switch spots, buddy?
No. That's the spot for the sidekick. I'll just migrate.
You can't leave in the middle of filming.
What? I would never leave my own show. I'm just migrating over here where the hot air is blowing. There. Migration completed. Sorry, Adam. It's bug stuff. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, I guess not. But I can help others try to understand bug stuff with our next segment.
Okay, Adam. Are you ready?
Lay it on me, Gilbert. Hey guys, welcome to Ask Adam, where we answer your burning questions about the microcosm. Let's begin. Dear Adam, how many kinds of butterflies are there? From the field, Dong Mei. Well, thanks for writing in, Dong Mei. There are about 20,000 species of butterfly, but as with many animals, there are likely many more species yet to be discovered. This is one reason why it's important to protect the environment. Some species have already gone extinct before they were ever discovered by scientists.
Thank you, Adam. Now, can you help me navigate my way back to my original spot? It's getting a little warm over here.
Sure, Gil. Roll forward about an inch.
Now it's time to head on over to the newsroom to see what events took place this week in the microcosm. It's Bug News!
This is Channel 6 Bug News at 11 with your anchors, B. Pollen and Buzz Ralphio, with meteorologist Tick Goddard.
We begin tonight with a motivational kick in the pants for all the couch potatoes out there. The new gym, called Anthill, is making some bold claims, insisting that they have a 99% success rate when it comes to getting in shape. This seems to be based on the fact that once you join, you never, ever, ever stop running. We asked a new member, Major Ant, what she thought, to which she replied, quote,
"Best gym ever. The only gym where the guys can almost keep up with me. Gotta go, can't stop, won't stop."
End quote.
Hey, that's great.
Are you eating? We're on the air.
Well, I'm starting at that gym tomorrow, so I'm cramming in as much food as I can today.
You can't wait like 2 minutes until we're done.
Well, you heard Major Ant. Can't stop, won't stop. In other news, these two sneaksters tried to hide using camouflage. But I spotted them immediately.
Okay, they're not hiding.
Yeah, not very well anyway.
No, they're literally not hiding. They're getting pollen from those flowers. Also, there are 3 of them. How do you only see 2?
What are you talking about? Oh! Well, okay, we got a couple of amateurs and 1 stone-cold pro. I did not see that guy lurking around. Kinda like how I did not see that breakup coming.
Okay, we're out of time. Thank you for watching Bug News, the only news that won't bug you.
Well, folks, it has been a blast. Be sure to tune in next week for the latest and greatest Bug Bites coverage.
And don't hesitate to send a letter to me with your insect questions. You never know. They could end up being featured on the next roach-infested installment of Bug Soup! Does anyone know why we feel more tired at night and more awake during the day? It's because of something called your circadian rhythm. Every living thing has it. It's what tells you and me to go to sleep. It's what tells the leaves to come off the tree. It tells all kinds of insects, mammals, and birds when to begin their migration.
Por favor, I'm trying to talk to my travel agent. Lo cucarachas esto la Macarena para una quesadilla of Mexico. I think.
Do you know what you just said?
No. But it sounded pretty good, right?
No. Gilbert, could you please get off the phone? I'm trying to teach about migration.
See? Buenos dias. I'm looking for a migration package to Mexico. Something mucho romantico.
Okay, where was I? Right, circadian rhythm. For example, as the summer draws to a close, the circadian rhythm of the monarch butterfly tells them to fly all the way across the country, down into Mexico, to the same grove of trees every year. And it's one of the most magnificent events in all of nature. There are millions of them.
No, I don't want to migrate to the South Pole like an Arctic tern. Carol's in Mexico.
Gilbert, you're being rude.
No, I don't want to migrate across the Canadian tundra like a caribou either.
Gilbert!
What?
Gilbert, cockroaches don't migrate.
Au contraire, Professor. If I book today, I get a hotel overlooking the water in Bora Bora. Wherever that is.
Species rely on special hints from the environment called environmental cues and their circadian rhythm to know when and where to migrate. You just want to relax in the sun. They do it to survive.
What are environmental cues?
Easy. When it gets cold, that's one. When the sun goes down, that's another. Who here can think of another?
When the leaves change.
Great one.
Oh, guys, please, she's back on the phone. Quiet down.
Didn't you hear me? Roaches don't migrate.
But she's vulnerable without me. What if she gets lost?
Gilbert, I know you want to help. But Carol and the other butterflies are experts at navigation. She's going to be just fine.
You think so?
I know so. Now, could you please pay attention so we can finish class? We have company coming over tonight, and you know how hungry Grandma Rosenblum gets.
I'm sorry. Oh boy, Adam.
I wonder what we got tonight.
I think it's gonna be old.
I think you're right.
Aren't they always, though?
The Lonely
Gone with the Wings. All right, this is a classic. Yes, I've heard of this one. That was good. Is there an echo in here? Oh, my darling Buglet O'Hara, I've returned from war to find you.
That's a burying beetle.
Oh, is it? Some great footage, actually.
These beetles bury dead animals and then lay their eggs on the carcass underground.
Oh, well, they can also fall in love, apparently. Like this one.
Ah, burying beetle love. Seems like only yesterday.
Oh, he's traveled many miles. How far can they travel?
Many miles.
I guess anything can travel many miles if it has legs. But darling, it's been so long. There is another suitor.
What a cutie.
How's my accent? Is it convincing?
Yes, it is. I thought you were
Oh, who's this guy?
Him again.
Oh, he looks like the bad guy.
He does, so...
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, well, Huh. Can't say I'd react the same way, but wow, this is a great...
Yeah, I love this. Getting down into the... Oh, I wonder what they're about to bury.
Looks like a carcass of some kind.
It does.
Oh, they made up quickly. If only it were that easy.
I'm glad they got back together.
Yeah, you're right. They're a real power couple.
I was hoping they would.
Well, I wonder if that's the end. We're back at the...
Maybe this is where they went.
Oh, no, this is the end. Okay.
Okay.
I was right. You owe me $5.
All right.
Hey there! It's time for the Bug Bites Hands-On section, where you budding scientists lead the activity. Put on your thinking caps, because things are about to get scientific.
Bye.
Bye.
Great job today. See you next class.
Great job today. It's really inspiring to see these budding scientists become great observers.
Sure is, Doodlebug. Hey, Dayton, Tanya, what are you guys still doing here? Don't you guys have a bus to catch?
Okay, Adam, but I had a question about this week's lesson.
Aha. Well, asking questions is a scientist's most important job. Let's take a minute to review what we did. Does wing shape have anything to do with how fast an insect flies? Many insects fly, but they each do it in their own way. How does wing shape affect the speed of the flying bug? The different forces that are associated with flight, does anyone remember what any of them are? Yes, Walker.
Lift.
Lift.
Thrust.
Thrust. Very good. What else?
Drag.
Drag. And what else, Roman?
Gravity.
Really good, guys. I'm really impressed. So we have gravity that pushes down. We have lift that pushes up. We have thrust that pushes forward. And we have drag, which pushes against the thing when it's flying forward. Well, do you think we can test some of what we've learned today by making paper airplanes with different wing shapes?
Yeah!
You got a slower one? What about that one makes it slower?
Because the wings are like bigger.
Because the wings are bigger. So what makes one fast and one slow? What is it, Ishan?
The smaller the wings, the faster.
That's usually how it goes. And what makes an airplane go more slowly?
Bigger.
Bigger wings, right? Does the same thing happen with bugs?
Yeah.
I understand that big wings help them go slower, and smaller wings help them go faster. But what if they have a long distance? Don't they get tired?
That's a great question, Dayton, and funny you should ask. A whole flock of monarchs came to my house just this morning, and they are fixing to fly a long way for their migration. What's something that you think they'll have to worry about on such a long distance?
Saving energy.
Which wings do you think would be better for them? The smaller wings or the bigger wings?
Well, smaller wings might help them fly faster, but with bigger wings, it'd help them glide.
I love it. Well, guess what? Turns out that many of the world's best migrators have wings so big that they barely have to flap at all.
So, smaller wings help them go faster and bigger wings help them save energy?
Well, it sounds to me like you just answered your own question.
Thanks, Adam. We gotta go catch our bus.
Well, you guys have a great night. And I better get to the airport to pick up Grammy and make sure that Gilbert hasn't booked a flight to Mexico.
And see you next time at Bug Bites Hands-On. Remember, never be afraid to ask questions. That's a scientist's job. Tune in next week, because Adam and I are always cooking up something new, and you have got to see what's next. Oh, Adam, sweetheart, you're letting in a draft. Gilbert's cold. Be a sweetheart and close the window for Nana, please.
Sure thing, Nana.
Now I see where he gets it.
Oh, what's the matter, sweetheart? You look like no one's ever dropped a crumb around here.
Gilbert's sad because he misses Carol Pillar.
I'm sad because cockroaches don't migrate.
But you eat pretty much everything, and you don't get cold. So you don't have to travel long distances to find food or warmth.
Yeah, I like that. My next meal is always a dumpster away. And it's not hard to navigate behind the refrigerator. But still, it seems like everyone else in the world goes on these great journeys and I'm stuck here.
Hey.
Oh, Adam, I'm sorry. You're right. I didn't mean it like that. It's just, she seemed so perfect.
It's okay, buddy. I know you didn't mean it. Do you know how sad I'd be if you did migrate?
I'd never leave you, Adam.
That's right, and you know why? Because we're family, and families stick together. I mean, you don't see any butterflies flying around here anymore, huh?
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, looks like your circadian rhythm is kicking in, huh?
Good one, Nana.
I'd better be on my way, too. I have got a long flight to Florida.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
It is getting pretty cold out.
Remember, our words today were migration, which is when animals or insects travel great distances for food, warmth, or to have families. Navigation is how animals and humans figure out where they are and how to get somewhere else. And circadian rhythm, which is the 24-hour cycle of activity that guides and regulates living things. Good work, everybody. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for watching and learning with us. Now you too can use these words to impress your family, teachers, and friends. This is Bookworm saying, see you next time on Bug Bites.
If you love Bug Bites as much as I do, why not head on over to the Bug Bites interactive crawl space? Here, you can hang out with the characters, download some cool activities, and watch some of your favorite clips and segments from Bug Bites.
Behind your couch or under your bed. Some big, some small, some fly, some crawl, some squirm and wriggle instead. We work long nights full of frights and flights, so someone give us some cred. Cause it won't be long till we're singing our song from the hair on top of your